Today we're discussing the return of the GameStop king, Roaring Kitten. Research into MDMA as a possible pharmaceutical has hit a little snag in the road, and zombies verified. No, that's rude. It turns out a little old lady wasn't quite as dead as they thought she was. All in today's, being filmed in the middle of the night so results may vary, episode of... Now, my brain no want monologue. So, pretty AI lady, please bring up news. Oh, and subscribe, or a curse upon you and your family I place. That is all.
Keith Roaring Kitty Jill, famed for the GameStop short squeeze, has made a comeback, revealing a $260 million GameStop position on Twitter.
Apes rejoice! The famed leader of the GameStop stock surge re-emerged on social media and revealed a $260 million position in GameStop. This revelation caused a 21% surge in GameStop shares on Monday, but that's been fizzling out a bit over the last couple days. At least as of recording. After a 3-year hiatus, Gil returning via Twitter has caused mainstream financial media networks and their Wall Street buddies to panic harder than the Pope at a RuPaul show. Because how dare this commoner share his trades openly? Which is what they've been saying, by the way. Isn't that, like, illegal? Never mind that it's not insider trading. You know, one of the things they like to get up to. But to be real, the only crime here is the kitten's sheer badassery. Dude took a dying video game retailer and turned it into his personal money printer, all while rocking a Red Sox shirt and chugging Monster energy drinks. The mere mention of the man's name was enough to send GameStop shares to the moon, which, fun fact, that ended up netting him a cool $79 million in paper gains. And I'm just over here trying to make a buck or two off the internet, clearly doing something wrong with my life. Now, obviously, rumors are spreading like wildfire. Some say Gil isn't working alone. Others claim he's taken on more leverage than a CrossFit enthusiast on Instagram. But while the mainstream pundits continue their hand-wringing, Gil and his meme militia are just too busy making money to care. Do you own any game stocks? I own like one. I didn't make a lot of money. This also isn't me offering financial advice. This isn't that kind of channel. So don't listen to me when it comes to money. Unless you would like to give me some.
Spare some change?
No, sorry, I don't have any change.
Got any change?
No, sorry.
Can you spare some change?
Change? Ah!
A proposal to use MDMA for PTSD treatment faced significant criticism from an FDA advisory panel, which voted 10-1 against it. The panel cited flawed studies, potential risks, and research misconduct.
Yes, the hopes of turning the party drug MDMA into a prescription medication for PTSD took a serious beating this week. In a 10-1 smackdown, the panelists rained on MDMA's medical parade, pointing to sketchy data, potential safety risks, and a lack of diversity amongst test subjects, or volunteers. Yeah, that sounds more humane. We're gonna go with volunteers. The advisors also had no love for some therapeutic misconduct allegations either. Yeah, apparently a therapist and her husband got a little too intimate with a patient back in 2018, which is obviously terrible. They took advantage of a person, but on some level, kind of awesome. Like, I feel like I've seen the plot to that movie somewhere. Where have I seen the plot to this movie? Oh. That's where I've seen that. Despite the harsh criticism, the FDA could still greenlight MDMA by August, so don't freak out just yet. You may still get your fix, you junkie. No, I'm kidding, MDMA is fun. So I've been told by friends. If rejected, it could likely put a damper on the psychedelic investment buzz that's been brewing in corporate bedrooms. Bedrooms? Boardrooms. Probably bedrooms too. It happens. Still, don't write off psychedelics just yet. As one panelist noted, the results are exciting enough to keep studying. And with billions in profits on the line, Big Pharma will likely keep chasing that magic mushroom at the end of the rainbow.
A 74-year-old woman, Constance Glantz, was found alive at a funeral home in Lincoln, Nebraska, after being mistakenly declared dead at a nursing home.
Yes, you heard that right. A dear sweet old lady in Lincoln, Nebraska was declared dead at her nursing home only to spring back to life at a funeral parlor. Constance Glantz had the staff of the funeral home jumping out of their skins when they noticed her taking breaths after being prepped for her final send-offs. I mean, at least she didn't shoot up all like Walking Dead style, cause like if she wasn't dead yet, she sure as shit would have been after that. She's alive, I can make jokes. But, of course, all jokes aside, the workers quickly called 911 and performed CPR until the paramedics arrived. Glantz was then rushed to a hospital where she remains alive, much to the relief of her family. Oh, and as it turns out, since Glantz's death was expected, the nursing home didn't need to notify the coroner. An investigation is underway, but authorities don't suspect any sort of foul play. Just a series of unfortunate events. And on that piece of
It's alive.
I'm gonna call it. Now, as I said, it is the middle of the night and I would like to sleep, but I must make thumbnail. How about a like? No? 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 Fine, be that way. I didn't want to be your friend anyways.